Hello, we are Team 11 presenting our final podcast of the semester, the Quantitative Research Analysis. This is Tyler, Stephanie, Colin, and Ben. To dive right into it and give you an executive summary of the key points we are going to be presenting. First, the level of discounts and the improvements that can be made upon them. Next, the ideal price range for the coupon book, which fits the range of $20 to $25. And then finally, we're going to elaborate on our findings that our survey participants reported. They want coupons specifically delivered on their cell phones, intended for restaurants, and ideally 50% off. So the importance of the study. This study was done in order to exemplify the importance of every single aspect of a coupon and the role they play in the life of those who took the survey. Our objective for research with this was, first, we wanted to see how coupons are currently performing in the market. Next, we wanted to find what specific attributes are desirable for the survey participants. After that, how we then can improve on those attributes for those coupons, then dive into what the acceptable price range for the coupons would be and how to get the greatest response, and then finally determine attribute importance scores, which tells us what is important to the customer, as well as determining preference scores for the type and method and level of discounts for those coupons. So, how did we collect this data? The data was collected through the result of having 216 participants take a web-based survey that was issued by Dr. Michael Garver. Why was it web-based? Due to the speedy results and complex data with limited bias and the fact that it was cheap, the web-based survey just made sense. So who was our sample? The sample included a range of participants from 20 to 30 years old with a primary focus on 21 to 23-year-olds. 62% were male and 38% were female. For our sample size and response rate, as stated earlier, we had 216 participants with a 100% response rate. The limitations to our research. We didn't have any previous years to compare our data to, and also we didn't have any of our competitors' data as well to compare it to. The Customer Satisfaction Net Promoter Score. The NPS score is a management tool used to gauge loyalty and customer relationships. We can see that its CMU NPS score is 30.9. How we get this number is by taking our promoter score, those who rank in 9s and 10s to exemplify excellence, customer satisfaction, subtracted by the detractor score, a score that those who rank CMU on a 6 or below for customer satisfaction. So, how does a 30.9 rank? In comparison to the best of the best in terms of NPS, USAA Insurance has a remarkable score of 81, and companies like Facebook, not so much, with a score of negative 21. So, stacked against these other businesses shown, CMU is doing okay. It hurts my heart to say, but the chips are doing pretty average. We need to fire up. Here's a visual of the NPS data shown on a graph. Coupon customer satisfaction. Diving into our findings, we started with what attribute means the most important to those who participated in the web-based survey. As you can see, the availability of getting coupons was the attribute that served as the most important, coming in at a mean score of 6.97. The level of discount of the coupons was valued the least at a mean score of 5.84. Here's a graph that shows how the coupon customer satisfaction ranks among the 4 attributes. Something we do want to point out is the scores do not have much of a significant difference between them. Attribute importance. As we switch gears, we see that improving the discount of coupons has the highest correlation with the survey participants with a score of 0.52. On the other spectrum, the effort to find coupons averaged out to be the lowest at 0.27. We do have to keep in mind, the higher the correlation, the higher the importance. What this means is the energy should be primarily focused on improving the level of discounts for the coupons. The least amount of focus should be put on improving the easiness to find said coupons. The improvement index. Companies are always looking to improve. If not, they're going to go under. Finding the key components to improve on a company is essential, and that's what the role of improvement index does. As we can see from the table, the discount of coupons is primarily what needs to improve, coming in at an index score of 2.16. The effort and availability of coupons is not as significant, as those are the current strong points for our coupons. We have to keep in mind the improvement index is calculated by customer satisfaction mean times the scale, which was 10, minus the importance score. Here's a graph to show how the data ranks for improvement index. As we switch gears and look into Van Westendorp data, we have to first compare the means and medians to ensure that there is not large standard deviations or variance within the data. When comparing means and medians of our data, we can see that there is a large difference, which exemplifies a lot of variance and standard deviation within the data. This leads us to warn you. When comparing the two, the median and the mean, they are nowhere near close. So what this means is we do not have confidence using our means. So we will be using medians to find our price range. As you can see in our graph of the medians, in between the two red lines indicates the sweet spot of where we want to focus our pricing range, which is $20 to $25. When looking at good deal pricing for Van Westendorp, we use the waterfall graph. The good deal comes where the graph has the largest and most dramatic drop-off, which as shown in the graph is between $10 and $15. So what this means in good deal pricing, 80% of customers indicated they believe a good deal for coupons is $10 or less, while 62% of customers indicated they believe a good deal for the coupon book is $15 or less. When looking at the price range, which indicates the coupon book would be expensive, but people would still buy it, we see the drop off in the graph that indicates from $15 to $25, the potential customer would view it as expensive, but would still likely purchase. This means 82% of customers indicated they believe a coupon book at $15 or less is viewed as expensive, but would still purchase it. And 60% of customers indicated they believe a coupon book at $25 or less is viewed as expensive, but once again would still purchase it. As we analyze the data through conjoint analysis, we see what coupon attributes are the most important. As we can see, the level of discount of the coupons is viewed as the most important at a score of 41.92. The type of coupon is weighted as the least important, as we can see, with a score of 22.85. Jumping into what type of coupons the customers want and in what industries, we see the people are hungry. They want coupons in the restaurant industry more so than any others. As you can see from the graph, the people could really care less about getting a coupon from an attraction or entertainment venue. They just want to eat. So the question comes up, how do the people want to get their hands on these coupons? After reviewing the results gathered from the web-based survey from our participants, they want coupons delivered into something that is already in their hands throughout the day. Their cell phones. It's a convenient factor for the customers. As we can see on the opposite spectrum, the least desirable way to obtain coupons is through a swipe card. So, you have the coupons in hand, but the question arises, what type of discount do the people want to see? When looking over the responses to the survey, we see that a coupon for 50% off is valued the most. Even valued more so than a buy one get one free coupon, which was a bit shocking from Team 11's perspective. But hey, who are we to judge? Obviously, the less of the discount, the less desirable it is, as we see 20% off coming in as the least desirable coupon discount for the survey participants. In conclusion, We surveyed 216 people to develop quantitative data to see how effective a coupon book would be, what the best and worst attributes would be, and what the price range it should be offered at. What we discovered was the satisfaction levels were all relatively high. The attribute that is most satisfying to customers is the availability of getting the coupons, and keeping in mind the level of discount has the highest correlation in importance to customers, which means to focus on improving the level of discount first and foremost. The range that is suggested to price the coupon books is $20 to $25, and the coupons should be distributed at a convenience of your cell phone for restaurants so that people can eat at 50% off. On behalf of Team 11 in our final podcast, hopefully you found this to be very beneficial, and we thank you.